Students, what is the question? Three charges are there. What are the charges? Q1, minus Q1, plus Q2 and minus Q3 are placed as shown in the figure. The x component of the charge minus Q1 is proportional to, okay, what will be the answer? So students, three charges are there. One is minus Q1, another is plus Q2 and minus Q3. Clear? What we have to find out? The x component of force on minus Q1 charge. What we have to find out? The x component of force on minus Q1 charge. Clear? So just see the diagram. What is the diagram? According to the diagram, this is the question. Okay. In this question, there is minus Q1 charge, there is a Q2 charge, and there is a minus Q3 charge, right? Let us consider the force acting by Q2 on minus Q1 is F1. And what will be the direction of the force? Direction will be, this is the attractive force, so definitely the direction will be along this direction. So this is the direction of F1. Clear? What will be the direction of F2? Look, this is minus Q3 and this is also minus, this is minus Q3 and this is minus Q1, right? This is minus Q3 and this is minus Q1. Clear? So it will be attractive force or repulsive force? Definitely it will be a repulsive force. What will be the direction of repulsive force? So minus Q3 charge will apply a force on minus Q1 along this direction. Clear? Got it? So we have to find out the x component of force on minus Q1. So the thing is that before we find x component of force on minus Q1, we need to know what is F1 and F2. What is F1? So F1 will be K into Q1 Q2 by B square, because what is the distance between them? B. And what will be F2? F2 will be K into Q1 Q3 by A square. Why A square? Because what is the distance between them? The distance between them is A. Clear? So what will be the net force? Clear? What will be the net force? So F naught will be, look, so net force along x axis, na? Next, net force along x axis. So it's already along x axis, right? It's already along x axis. What about this F2? So if I draw this x axis and y axis, look, if this angle is theta, what will be this angle? Theta. Clear? So F2 will be having two components. One is along x axis and another will be along y axis, right? So what will be the component of F2 along y axis? That will be F2 cos theta. And what will be the component of F2 along x axis? That will be F2 sin theta. Clear? So what is the net force? So net force will be F1 plus F2 sin theta. So what can I write? So net force will be F1 plus F2 sin theta, right? Clear? So we have to write the value. What is F1 here? F1 is K into Q1 Q2 by B square, and F2 is K into Q1 Q3 by A square with sin theta. Clear? So what is the common term here? K and Q1 is the common term. Clear? So what will be the value after taking this? This is a common part. So Q2 by B square plus Q1 by A square with sin theta, right? So it is the value of F net. Clear? This is the value of F net. So look, what is the common part here? Common part is Q1. Clear? Okay. So and Q1 is constant. So F net, we can directly write here, F net is proportional to Q2 by B square plus Q1 by A square with sin theta. Clear? Okay. So Q2 by B square plus Q1 by A square with sin. So which option is correct? Clear? Which option is correct? So option, look, our answer, we got Q2 by B square plus Q1 by A square into sin theta. So Q2 by B square, where is Q2 by B square? So Q2 by B square, right? Okay. Clear? Okay, sorry, there is a mistake. It will be Q3, not Q2, it will be Q3. Clear? It will be Q3. Okay, because we are taking Q1 as a common part. So what will be the answer here? Which option will be correct? Option D will be correct here. Okay, so that is our answer.